Movies I thought were weird too.
A while back, I made a video going over some movies I thought were weird. But that video was majority movies handpicked by me. What would happen if I let y'all pick the movies?
Okay.
That's exactly what we'll be doing today. Today, once again, I'll be going over some weird movies, but this time, these are movies sent in by you guys. We gonna start from goofy, bizarre, you know, fever dream movies. And
the B movie. Absolute hit.
And they got disturbing. First one up, B movie. This
Oh,
one was sent in
absolute
by
hit,
Ken
man.
from the Discord server.
Absolute
Last video
hit.
was good, Ken. And I spoke
Crazy is like if I was in the B movie, I would have been hit the B. Bees don't move fast. Bees aren't flies. Flies are hard to hit. Bees aren't. I would have went right up to that stage with a fly swatter. Then we would have continued with our day.
a lot of weird stuff in this movie, and I mean a lot. Bees out here whipping cars when they can fly. Bees going to college for some reason. Bees
They
even
need to
out here
learn.
dating their cousins. That's probably the most relatable one. But what I really want to talk about in this movie is I don't even know what to call it. The situationship, the love triangle between Barry, Vanessa, and Ken.
True
Bro,
love
this
right
is
there. She got seashells in her neck. What is she rocking around her neck? She just picked up random shells off the sea and put them on a necklace. Like what? That is not fire.
Vanessa and Ken, bro, this is inexcusable. You know how messed up it is that Ken, I just realized y'all got the same name, Ken. Ken has to just sit there and tolerate his girl chilling with, cooking for, and getting rizzed by.
What do you mean cooking
allergies?
for? Well, like what was she whipping up for
It's
him?
already bad enough that he's not human, but she's pretty much leaving him for the enemy. That would be like me coming home and walking in on my girl in bed with a shrimp or a cat or a shrimp cat. I would be sick. The most messed up part is in
You're
this
allergic
movie,
to
the boyfriend
shrimp?
Ken, he's
I'd be sick
supposed
to
be like
you.
the one that's
I'd be
tripping.
sick
He's
if
the
I'm
goofy
you.
one over the top, the one
Shrimp
we
is
all laughed
fire.
at as a kid. Haha, he's bad. His girl's into bees. But no, he's the only sensible one. What do a bee and a human even have in common?
They
As
like
much as
honey,
racist
right?
People say otherwise. None of us come in shades of yellow. I can see why he crashed out and tried to kill Barry. This is ridiculous.
How did-
Before any of y'all
Okay,
say,
so you're telling me he was swinging on Barry, he didn't hit once? You telling me he was swinging on Barry, he didn't hit once? He low-key, he high-key weak for that, actually. That is his fault. No way he didn't hit him once.
Barry didn't have romantic feelings for Vanessa. Oh yeah? Then why does this movie have a deleted scene where Barry is trying to call off their wedding that he planned? Oh, bet you
What?
ain't know about that, did you? Next.
What? How did he even give her a ring? The ring is the size of him. He's not carrying no ring, bro. The ring weighs more than a bee.
Next one up, I was gonna go over it regardless, but shout out to Mr. Edit for suggesting it. Oh, you
I haven't
Arabic,
seen
my boy?
the Minecraft
Assalamu
movie,
alaikum,
so it makes it
walaikum
weird.
Salam. Dominican. Minecraft. Man. Before I talk about this movie, I need to tell y'all how
those look
much
funky.
I loved Minecraft as a kid. Y'all don't understand. Every day after elementary, I'd come home and watch Sky Does Minecraft and Crafted, play cops and robbers, or Hunger Games, or just a mod review. These videos.
I wasn't really watching mod
game
reviews. I was watching people play Dragon Block C. Oh my goodness. I was looking for any creator who was playing Dragon Block C, bro. I was like, this game, this mod is too fire for y'all not to be playing it, bro.
Want to be a YouTuber. Obviously that was before everything that happened with Sky, but that doesn't change the fact that I loved it. Bro, I love this game so much. I had worlds where I would build homes for my grandparents like they were gonna play with me. They don't know what Minecraft is, but that's just how much I loved it. I thought anybody could play it. So for me,
Preston plays. I don't really watch Preston unless it was Call of Duty. He wasn't really a Minecraft go-to. He was like, if I wanted to watch someone play COD, I was watching Preston.
To see a Minecraft movie trailer, I was hyped. It meant the world to me. You know, about 10 years too late for me, but I was still hyped. But then I saw Jack Black as Steve and Jason Momoa as Jason Momoa. Oh,
and you just knew it wasn't serious at all.
My childhood. Or so I thought. As some of y'all may have seen on my community post or on my IG, I went to watch it this weekend. And honestly, it wasn't terrible. I might even say
good.
It was an enjoyable experience.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying it's a cinematic masterpiece. It's not The Godfather.
What was y'all rate the Minecraft movie?
Some friends who played Minecraft and don't take stuff too seriously, you'll enjoy it. Like honestly, the movie had no depth to it. The storyline was bland. It was really just Jack Black doing funny faces and line deliveries. But bro, that was probably the funnest theater experience I've had since No Way Home. Like no joke, in my theater, every time they made a reference to something, everyone would just start applauding. I am Steve.
I'll be so annoyed. I don't care what movie I'm watching, bro. Unless it's a bunch of people laughing. Like, I remember seeing like a couple of Minions or Despicable Me movies, and then like there'll be a joke and like a bunch of people start cackling. I can excuse that. But if you start randomly clapping during the movie, I'm gonna be annoyed. I'm gonna be honest.
Flint and Steel. Chicken Jockey. I'm serious too. This dude Steve could have taken a dump on screen and they still would have applauded. And that's what this movie was. It was a they did the thing movie and it was great. My favorite scenes were the one at the ending where the villain kept trying to sneak attack Steve and kept failing. That one genuinely made me laugh.
This looks so
they also
silly,
had this
bro.
little side story with this villager who accidentally goes into the
This feels like like I wouldn't be surprised if a YouTuber could create this. Like, that's how this looks. It looks so funky that it feels like a After Effects YouTuber who's really locked in can make it.
real world, and after he gets freaking hit by a car, he ends up falling in love with Jennifer Coolidge and they get married the next day. Like, it was so random. And of course, the Technoblade tribute, that was sweet. W to Sebastian, the kid who played Henry, for suggesting it. Literally only issues I have with this movie, besides the, you know, the chaotic plot, is one, there was too many spider jockeys and their spawn rate isn't that high in the game. Two,
fair.
there was this weird scene during the Elytra sequence where Jack Black and Jason Momoa started 69ing to get the a small
Huh?
oh, like, are we serious, bro? I had to watch this in 3D. Minecraft movie for what it is, though, it was enjoyable.
Did anyone do like a water bucket clutch? Did anyone hit a water bucket clutch in the movie? Yes. That's hilarious.
I'm actually glad it was random and goofy and not how
That's
I play
hilarious.
Minecraft. Man, the way I treat my villagers. But yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. They could do a remake of Minecraft movie and make it more serious. Like, they really could do like two versions of Minecraft movie. Like what they did in the make a more serious Minecraft movie with like everything that was really going on, bro. It could be heat. It could be heat because the creative necessityism allowed in Minecraft, you can make a heat movie because almost anything goes type of deal. Like, make a movie and just have the Ender Dragon accidentally get spawned into the real world, so it's just start burning down villagers and whatnot. Like, that could be heat. But of course, that just Game of Thrones, like, at that point.
good. But although weird, this movie was only the tip of the iceberg compared to the other movies y'all sent. And I just kind of wanted to.
Who is Momoa playing? Like, what are all these characters? I don't know if I've seen that skin he's wearing.
The next movie is sent in by the homie Joe on IG. Some of y'all
Sharks
may know
of
him.
the
He's
Corn?
a pretty popular guy. And the movie he sent in is Velocipaster. This is definitely a movie. This movie is a low budget movie, and I mean very low budget, about an ex-pastor who, after losing his parents to an accident, this is the accident, by the way, because they couldn't afford fire effects for this movie. He drives to China to help rediscover his faith. And after getting attacked by ninjas,
how did he drive to China? How did he
handed this tooth that curses him with the ability to become a dinosaur.
But how did he drive to China?
Yes, a dinosaur. This movie is so random. I thought Hoodwinked was crazy, but the plot of this movie is literally the pastor Doug and his hooker girlfriend Carol, I'm not even being mean, by the way, she's actually a prostitute, are on a mission to take down this church. Why, you may be asking? Well, because the church is ran by this ninja clan who, by using Christianity and coke,
I need to watch it.
plan on achieving world domination.
I need to watch this. This looks like a hit. This is like a hit, bro. I need to watch this.
Make any of that up. I'm not gonna lie, for all its craziness, this was one of the funnest ones to watch as a video. The dinosaur suit looked so bad that it was actually hilarious.
Wait, that's the dinosaur he turned into?
To watch as a video.
That's the dinosaur he turned into?
It was actually hilarious. They also had funny random
golden
scenes that didn't make any sense.
That's
like
golden.
At the end, when this ninja attacks Carol, but then he just starts crying. Like, bro, wouldn't y'all go to kill her? Or even before that, when Doug arrives to confront the ninjas and finds out one of them is his brother. Like, okay? And then he just kills him with no remorse, not even a frown, nothing. Alright, this is one of those movies that's good to watch with friends if you got nothing else to watch. That's what I'll say. And honestly, time well spent. I'm actually grateful for this one because this was the last of the silly, fun,
goofy like a masterpiece. I'm not gonna lie.
Now we get into the disturbing ones. This next one comes in from Mr. Stinky99 on YouTube.
Yuck.
He told me to watch the movie Cats. Mr. Stinky, go shower, bro. Don't be proud of that. Put a Mr. in front of Stinky. Don't be proud. And before I get into this.
Oh goodness. Okay, this looks interesting.
This one, y'all already know how I feel about this furry stuff. And y'all know I'm allergic to cats. And this movie is literally all about humanoid cats.
This looks disgusting,
When
bro.
I catch you, I'm not gonna lie, I can see why this movie did horrible in theaters. It's literally a musical about cats who are I don't even know what they're trying to do. Don't ask
Cat in the Hat next.
me for the plot of this one, because the whole time watching this, I was too busy being uncomfortable because of these cats' designs. Like, am I tripping, or does this look kind of sexual?
Let me lock in now. No, they just walking, bro. I don't like how, like, I feel like there's something pink right here and it's they nip. Am I tweaking? Am I the only one who sees like a pink spot right here? What's going on right here? What is happening right here, bro?
Sexual. Ugh. I already mentioned to y'all last video was Zootopia that this furry stuff be throwing me off. But this is even worse than Zootopia, because at least in Zootopia, the
That doesn't even compare to Zootopia, bro. Zootopia can be heat. Come on
animals
now.
are moving like humans and have clothes, except that one scene. But in this one, these are real humans moving like animals, hissing at each other, making cat noises, walking on all fours.
And like, I understand the premise, but I don't think it would ever make a good movie. They were just trying to be different, but I don't see how you can make humans being cats. Like, I don't see how you can make it entertaining, because there's nothing to work with.
And they're like kind of naked. To make things worse, the real humans in this
Why does he have, oh, he's a human disguise.
cast are some pretty popular people. Rebel
Wait.
Wilson, Jason Derulo.
No, wait, why do they have
I'm not that
clothes?
surprised about that one. Idris Elba, and one no one would have ever expected, Taylor Swift.
What?
Yeah, she's in the movie. And guess what?
What?
As another cat.
They blew a bag for this movie. They blew a bag for the casting just for it to be garbage.
Hear me out though. I just can't watch this. There's nothing technically inappropriate about this movie because they just cats. Cats are always naked, but it just doesn't feel right. And I don't want to hear no one say, you only hating because you allergic. I'll have you know, even though these dudes nearly kill me, I still think cats are cute. I even
They're
took care of
adorable.
a stray mama cat when I was a kid back in DR. Gave her milk and everything. R.I.P. But bro, you can't expect me to like... But bro, you can't...
What am I looking at? What is it doing? Why is a cat stroking getting free strokes on my screen right now?
like cats this much. Some cat moms out there though, I wouldn't be surprised. All I'm saying is you won't see a movie this weird come from a dog lover. That's all I'm saying. Oh, this next one is sent
I was
in
about
by
to say, I don't think that's fast.
Man, my dog. Why would you send this? Off the rip, this movie is different because instead of it being in English, it's in Norwegian.
That already looks weird, bro.
Off
That
the
already
rip,
looks
this
weird.
movie is
This cover art already has me disturbed. This cover art already has me disturbed, bro.
different because instead of it being in English, it's in Norwegian. That already made me scratch my head at it. It's about a Norwegian dude named Christian who owns a dog, but as you can tell,
What the hell is sitting beside him? What was the planning? What was the vision board of this looking like? What was the planning board, the directory?
that's not a freaking dog. This is a dude in a suit. It's supposed to be like one of those my partner identifies as a dog type of situation. Y'all know those videos. And I know the Bible says love thy neighbor, and I do love my neighbors. But bro, if I visited my mom's house and saw this as her pet,
I'm
all
feeling
the love
it.
is gone. I can't rock with this. I'm not gonna lie. This one has to be the worst one so far. It's worse than any of the ones from the last video. I know I said send me weird movies, but this movie is weird.
How did you even find that
Cats,
movie,
yeah, it's a little
bro?
uncomfortable, but it's really just a musical with some oddly erotic looking cats. But this one, look.
And that's an ugly, pimply bitch.
And why would you send this? I thought y'all rock with me. I go over a lot of horror movies on this channel, and this movie made me feel more uneasy than any of the ones I've been over. Every scene of the dog next to the owner, or eating, or chilling in bed with him.
I want to know how good this movie did in office, bro. How many people paid to see this movie?
This grosses me the heck out. Am I bugging?
How many streams does it get weekly?
I almost didn't finish watching it until I seen how deep this plot gets. Man, it gets deep. So the owner of the dog in this movie, this is like normal to him. Owning Frank, that's the dog's name, is just regular to him. Like you can go down to freaking Petco and pick one of them up. So when he gets to scrolling on Tinder and matches with this shorty, he introduces her to Frank like it's regular, like he's introducing like a family Yorkie or something. And the girl is obviously, thankfully, weirded out. So she lets him know, he says okay, and then she leaves. All the right decisions have been made.
And then what did the good boy do?
But then she finds out our boy, I take that back, he's not my boy. The dude Christian
rich?
is a multi-millionaire.
No, I knew that would be the reason.
And y'all already know how some ladies be when it comes to
I
that
knew that would be the
cheddar.
reason.
So guess what she does? she goes back. Yup, this pissed me off too. It was right here where I almost stopped watching. But then it got a little interesting. So the girl Sigrid, that's her name, eventually adjusts to this weird lifestyle because Christian tells her that's his childhood friend who wanted to live like this and blah blah.
That's your childhood friend who... Oh my goodness, bro. Is she gonna walk on him having sex with the dog?
Blah blah blah. So she's cool chilling with Christian and Frank, and she starts adjusting until one day Christian decides to take all three of them up to this cabin he has for, you know, a little weekend getaway. And while up there, he tells Sigrid, no phones, you know, you want to disconnect, be in nature, enjoy the moments. So Sigrid agrees. She sold stuff coming. That very same night, after having a couple of drinks, Christian walks out the room. Did she have sex with the dog? Sigrid alone with the dog.
She had sex with the dog.
In a turn of events, the dog doesn't attack Sigrid or anything weird like that. He actually warns her. He tells her this weird dog thing going on, he didn't want to do this. He's being forced to because Christian is a psycho.
Hold on, okay, hold on. That's kind of heat. I'm not gonna lie. Wait a moment. That's kind of heat.
I told y'all I guess deep. I told y'all. This movie subverts your expectations to the max. Instead of the dog being like this killer furry thing, it's actually the owner who turns out to be the sicko, which low-key kind of makes sense. If you into this type of lifestyle, I'm not gonna lie, I think you're capable of anything. But it does not end there, because this movie also has one of the most disturbing endings I've seen in a minute. So after finding out Frank is not willingly being a good boy, Sigrid eventually escapes after Frank gave her a window of opportunity. But realizing he's probably being tortured, she goes back to save him.
With a stick though?
That was her worst mistake. After knocking out Christian while saving Frank, we see Christian get back up and knock her out. Should've just left, my girl. You should've just left. We then get a mini time skip. How far into the future? We don't know yet. But what we do see is Christian feeding Frank like normal. Okay, that's kind of sad to see, but it's still expected. But then we see Christian head to the barn outside.
Or is she a bunny?
And feed another dog. Yup, y'all know who's in that suit. It's Sigrid, who has been turned into another dog human just like Frank. Oh my god.
Why can't they run away though? Like they definitely could just run. I'm not gonna lie.
Because when Christian gets back in the house, we see a third bowl. And I'm not gonna lie to you. The second he put the third bowl down, I already knew what was about to happen. Call me a genius, call it my sixth sense, or call it
predictable. They had kids, the two dogs had kids?
The person that approaches that third bowl is a baby. Specifically, Christian and Sigrid's baby, who he's raising as a dog. Oh my. How could these get any worse? This next one, guys, I actually had to put down for a few hours.
What are y'all doing in Norway? I said Norwegia. I said Norwegia, bro. Yo, I'm sorry, bro. Why can't they not just run away? What is stopping them from running away, though? Like, they can run.
Come back to it.
They can call somebody.
You know, warning to my female viewers for this one. I mean, warning to all of you, but especially my female viewers.
Oh,
it's very
Lord.
uncomfortable. This next one comes in from Ali Grijalva _56 on Instagram. I hope I said your name right. Who sent in the movie Teeth. Girl with teeth in her. Okay. So as Ali said, this movie's about a girl who's, you know, her box has teeth in it. Yeah, I know.
Who thought of the idea?
I'm wet.
Who thought of the idea?
Oh, I know. It's grosser than it sounds. But let me tell you, this movie, although listed as a horror comedy, there is nothing comedic about this movie at all. It's not even scary either. It's just uncomfortable and gross. Like,
so
honestly,
it's still kind of horror.
Good Boy, I didn't think it could get any worse, but y'all never failed to impress. Literally the scariest part of this movie, if you still want to deem it a horror movie, is not even.
Is it just eating through her denim and then like she's just walking around with her vagina just out and she can't do nothing about it because it just keeps eating every piece of clothing she wears? Oh no! Does she have to put a muzzle on her cooch?
Teeth in her poom poom. It's having to see the main character go through hella traumatic stuff. Like, I really gotta dislike you to laugh at your suffering. I don't know this girl. There's nothing funny about this. Well, there's that one funny scene, but besides that, matter of fact, I'll let you know how weird this movie is. The dude who screams that line, is a male gynecologist who, after inspecting our main character, gets his fingers bitten off. Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing you are. Male gynecologist? Why
What? So he didn't see the teeth and was like, hold up, maybe I should not put my fingers in there? Or was he like, oh, maybe she controls the teeth so I don't have to worry about it?
is that even a thing? In this movie, the main character, Dawn, pretty much discovers in a not so cool way that her teeth are like a defense mechanism that when provoked will bite, aka cut off dudes' willies.
But it was the doctor. But it was the doctor though.
I know, gave me flashbacks to Candyman. And although this may
Candyman?
seem
I
like a
never
curse,
watched
the
it.
main character discovers it's low-key a superpower. Because not only does she discover that the teeth only activate when bad stuff is happening, meaning
But she did to the gynecologist.
she could still lead a normal life in the future. But
she-
by the end of the movie, after Dawn enacts her revenge on these two dudes by, you know, chopping off their Vienna sausages. One was her stepbrother, by the way. And his dog ended up eating said chopped off Vienna sausage, by the way. Dawn skips town and we see Dawn plans on using her teeth as some sort of vigilante, punishing weirdos out there in the world by chopping off their bing bongs. I mean,
Dark.
and now,
Okay.
the weirdest.
That is ridiculous. Why did she bite off her doctor's fingers? Was he doing something wrong? I don't get it.
disturbing movie of the video.
Oh, this is the Johnson thing?
Strange thing about the Johnsons.
Yeah, we all know about this one.
This one was sent in by Dion_McDonald.
We all know about this
086
one.
on Instagram. Mr. McDonald, you getting blocked for sending this movie. No, don't laugh. I'm being serious. Now, I discovered this movie in 7th grade, and I haven't been the same since.
An absolute
this
hit.
movie is quite literally the definition of weird. I don't even want to go over it.
One of the
honestly.
best
I don't
movies
wanna put y'all through
of
where
all
I'm-
time.
But I'ma try. Dion said try, so now I gotta try. This movie is about a family of 3, the Johnsons. Now, what's so strange about them? Well, the son is in love with his father. Hold the shock, it only gets weirder. So this love, quote unquote, is one-sided. Thankfully. But the son doesn't seem to care whether or not his dad feels the same. Because he spends the next few years... I can't even say it, y'all. I can't. He spends the next few years
Stroking?
just doing what he
Oh.
pleases with his father.
Oh.
Again, I like to emphasize.
I'm
his
gonna
father
be honest. I seen like a clip. I never seen the whole movie because what do I look like watching the whole thing?
does not feel the same. So put 2 and 2 together, what's happening? Yep. Now you can be shocked. And that's what this whole movie is built around. The weirdo son's actions and how they affect not only the father, but the family as a whole. And it's horrifying. Seeing the light disappear from the dad's eyes over the years, seeing him too scared to even stand up for himself, seeing the mom just...
I want to know the discussions had to make this movie. Like, did they know somebody like this? I feel like this has to be a very personal experience. Like, someone in their circle needs to know someone who wants something similar to this for this to even come up as an idea. You know, not even execute, but just come up with the idea.
sit there and let it happen. It's all just... it's so uncomfortable. Yeah, this movie is weird. Don't watch it. I'm serious. No, like, look at me. Look at this picture of me. Do not watch it. I'm not gonna continue to explain anything else that happened. Just know the father ends up dying and the mother kills the son after he tells his mom he loved his dad more than she ever could. Okay.
Wow.
What a movie. Thank you, Dion. That
Wow.
was pretty much all the movies I wanted to go over this video.
Wow.
And yes, you can stop yelling, bro. I will do a part 3. I might even make this series a staple on my channel. What you mean you wasn't yelling? I literally heard you. I'm also thinking of doing a vid on shows I loved as a kid, so comment down some shows
grade,
you loved as a
yuck.
kid. I better not see a single Coco Melon. And moral of the story? Chicken jockey.
I didn't like LT Gray. It was the art style. I did not like LT Gray's art style whatsoever, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It was horror movies that actually scared me too.
You know, I think we can all agree. A lot of horror movies just aren't that scary. But
That's facts.
lying beneath all this mediocre, not scary stuff are jack. You might just start
Pissing your pants.
So that's what we'll be doing today. It's been about 42 years since I did the last one, but today I'll be going over some more horror movies that I actually find scary. Yes,
Talk to me.
Derek, horror movies that I find scary. I have to make that clear. And in the end, I'll go over one of the scariest movies I've ever seen. All right, let's run it.
The Black Phone. Number 1.
First time I heard about this movie,
Number 1 was scary. Number 2 was... I'm not gonna lie. Number 2 was a snooze
Go
fest.
watching one night for fun. You know, spur of the moment.
Number
type
2
of
was a
thing.
snooze
Watching in
fest.
theaters for that real scary experience. He ended up ditching me and go with a girl instead, so I watched it on TV. But it was still pretty scary. I'ma just assume you ain't never seen it, so if you ain't know, in The Black Phone, we follow this kid named Finney Blake, American kid from the suburbs in 1978. And while he may live in the suburbs and look like the average American around this time, let me tell you, this kid Finney, this kid is not living the American dream. First off, he gets bullied at school, which, you know, already sucks. Getting
Yeah,
bullied,
that
that sucks.
sucks.
But this is 70s bullying too. Not 2000s getting called the hard R on the game. Nah, this is put your head in the freaking toilet
Yeah, this
bowl
is-
and beat you up for the dumbest reason.
Wait, what? Let me look at those feet again. Dog, what is happening right here? The toilet bowl should be right here, no? So the toilet bowl not be. So this is not getting a swirly, bro. This is. Oh,
And beat you up for the dumbest reason type of bullying. I don't like your glasses. 4 eyes.
this is like
what?
Mongol type
I
of
was
bullying,
beating up
bro.
people for being visually impaired. And then speaking of beat, Finney's father.
Oh
not the
yeah,
best.
he was in.
Like, I thought Hispanic moms were bad, but this man be raising a belt off any little thing. Like, his temper could have been a horror movie on its own. Like, Finney will be
His
munching on
forehead
his cereal,
crazy.
minding his business. You think you could slurp that any louder? Like, damn, bro, you got some super hearing or something? It's the 70s. Let him enjoy his crunch logs in peace. Mind you, this is all only like 12 minutes into the movie, and I already felt bad for the kid. Dad beats you, born in the 70s. This dude's
Getting
life
bullied.
is terrible. But to top it
But
all
let's
off,
make it
just when you
worse.
thought it couldn't get any worse for
Let's
the kid,
make it
one day
worse.
while he's walking home from school, Finney gets kidnapped. And this is where the horror really starts. Because the dude who kidnapped
lives
Finney is one
balloons
of the
thinking he's
strangest,
Pennywise.
one of the most just unsettling killers I've seen on screen. The Grabber. Which,
Ooh.
not the best name, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't know for what he was doing. I think it's a top tier name. Imagine you walking down the street and someone passed you like, you better be careful. The Grabber's on the loose. What is he grabbing? What does he want?
Grabber? That could mean a lot of things, bro. But in this case, it's because he be grabbing up kids from the street and murking them. That's right. And to me, this guy is by far the scariest part of the movie. Like, for some horror movies, it's the atmosphere or the
Yeah.
jump scares. But in The Black Phone, it's this
just-
guy.
it's
'Cause,
just the guy,
we've
the
seen
grabber.
all types of killers in these movies before, but the feeling I got when this dude was on my screen was just, ugh. Cause you know, he likes to do these weird psychological torture games to the kids he kidnaps. Like first he'll start acting like he's a nice guy, doing this weird Johnny Depp's Willy Wonka voice that he does. Hurt you? I'm not gonna hurt you. Now why would I? Do you want some soda? Let me get you some soda.
And then he just starts
I'm
biting
not
his
even joking.
toenails.
That's actually how he sounds to me. Then he'll do these things to test the kids, like leave the basement door open. But if he catches you trying to sneak out of it, he'll beat you. Yeah.
He's prepped with no shirt on, like he's ready for BDSM. He has a frowning face. Well, I don't know if his mask is always like that, but his mask is a frowny face, like he's upset that you tried to sneak out.
According to him, for being a naughty boy, whatever that be. And that's really his whole goal while you trapped in his basement. This dude is just itching for you to
He's
be
unpredictable.
hot. But
That's the
scariest
problem.
thing about this dude to me is he's a smart killer. I noticed this while I was watching. As the movie goes on and Finney gets more advice from the dude's victims through the black here. Because tell me why I'm looking at who he killed, right? And I notice this dude started killing minorities. And I ain't saying it's okay when it was white kids. No, I'm not saying that. But you gotta put it in perspectives. This is the 70s. You tell the cops back then a Mexican kid is missing, they just gonna be like, well, he probably went home. They might as well be gone with the wind in the 70s because the NBC ain't covering them. And
He
I don't know-
probably went back to where he belongs. Like 70s, they did not care. This African American boy, I haven't seen him in 3 days. We should be sharing, right? Celebrations. Woo! We haven't seen him in 3 days. But I swear I saw this Native American kid last week, but he hasn't been to class since. Well, good riddance.
know about y'all, but to me, that's much scarier. A lot scarier. Cause that means this dude was smart enough to switch up his game plan to avoid getting caught. He was probably sitting in his room like, alright, next month I'll do white, black, white. Is that too much white? That junk is scary, y'all. I'm telling y'all. If it wasn't for him getting greedy,
The colors
and
are
going
matching
after
a little too
Finney,
much.
led to his demise. A lame one at that. Like, how you gonna get pieced up by a preteen, bro? I'm telling you, this dude would have never gotten caught. He was playing meta.
I don't know this one. And I know horror movies. I don't know nothing about no orphan.
But I had the Black Phone first for a reason. It's not even close to the scariest horror movie I've watched. A movie that's a bit closer though is Orphan. Like, Black Phone scares me because I imagine being a kid and running into that dude. But even as an adult, this one freaks me out. This movie is so good. I don't even want to hint at what it's about yet. I mean, obviously an orphan, but you know what I mean.
You're gonna
So in
do
Orphan,
it,
we
but
followed this married couple, Kate and John. And even though these two definitely got it better than Finney over there, I mean, look at their crib. Life
my.
ain't perfect and stuff ain't always sweet, especially in marriage. And trust me, I would know.
Yeah.
I've had like 3 divorces on Sims. But in Kate and John's case, it's not divorce. It's that they lost their baby. And this loss clearly flung Kate into a depression. She took up the bottle, started seeing a therapist. This
I've been
was some
popping
sad
bottles.
stuff. And then John,
Sparkles and champagne.
not so much. I'm not gonna say he wasn't sad, but I couldn't see it. All I saw him trying to do was get one in with Kate. But hey, I ain't judging. Some of the happiest dudes you be seeing be the saddest, so maybe that's how he copes. So to finally deal with the sadness, Kate and John decide they want to give that love they would have gave their daughter to another kid, because they're just sweet like that. So they go to the orphanage, which
Aw.
I never understood how these things work, like parent-wise. Do you just come in and pick the one that looks most like you? Like, oh, look at this one, honey. This one has your eyes.
Oh, look at this one. Blonde hair, blue eyes. Yeah. Ugh, minority, get it away. Or like, come on, honey. Let's use a minority. It'll make us look better for our vlogs. Oh, let's, sorry, ma'am. Can you show us the darkest kid here? Yeah. They're gonna eat this up on my channel.
Or can you just adopt any kid, even if they're nothing like you? Because if that's the case, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm gonna just line up all the kids and tell them to race. Fastest one coming home with me. You might take it out, buddy. And Kate and John must have been thinking the same thing I was. Because out of all the kids they could have picked from the orphanage, they chose the most gifted one. A little girl by the name Esther. And you've seen the title. You don't gotta play dumb. There is something wrong with this little girl. And before you
her name's Esther, and I feel like Esther means something, if I'm not wrong. Hold up. What does Esther mean? A woman chosen on account of her beauty by the Persian king, be his queen. A book of the Bible could get out.
No, it's not the fact that she dresses weird. Come on, y'all.
It just gets better every bite.
He's just rushing. It's worse than that. Far worse. Which is crazy, because at first when you're watching it, Esther looks like the best daughter in the world. She's polite, she's smart, she learns ASL to talk with her, or not talk, with her new deaf sister. She's great. I mean, it's no Project LeBron, but this is still amazing stuff. Almost
Too amazing.
Because the longer these two live with this little girl, the more cracks they start to see in this little perfect daughter image. Like, first thing we see is that she has a bit of a temper problem. This girl from school tried touching like the little ribbons around her neck, and she just flipped out.
What are you touching my neck for? Oh, no, no, I'm with her. What are you touching my neck for?
Like, all right, maybe that's a Russian thing too. And then there's the scene where she walks in on Kate and John coping with their loss, if you get what I'm saying. And instead of being traumatized like a normal kid, she just stares? What kind of? And that's not even the weirdest part about that one. Because after Kate saw that Esther saw them, you know, she feels the need to give Esther the birds and the bees talk. So she pulls up on her. Esther, when two people love each other very much, you know, they want to show they yeah, I know. She was not expecting that. And then the thing she did that just really took it over the top for me with this girl was that after Kate and John's son accidentally shot a pigeon while he was playing with a paintball gun, and I'm saying accidentally very loosely here because the dude literally aimed his sights in and shot. Then he wanted to be talking about I didn't mean to. Shut up. Esther pulls up on him and tells him he needs to take some accountability, which is facts. That's facts. By putting the bird out its misery. Oh my goodness, that's cold, but you are 9 years old. What are you talking about? And the kid Daniel obviously couldn't do it. Telling me to kill a pigeon.
So now Esther about to just start chucking it at him.
Esther does it. No hesitation or nothing, just bop. There is something wrong with this little girl. And Kate eventually realized something is up too. So she starts doing some digging, calls the orphanage to find out what's wrong. And see, if I was the parent, I'm calling too, but I would have just said, forget figuring out what's wrong. I would have just called up.
Hello?
I want a refund.
Mine just killed a pigeon. Y'all do refunds or?
And Kate doing all this investigating actually made things worse. This is when things get scary. Because if you thought Esther's antics were bad before, you don't even know. Because remember, I told y'all, Esther is a smart girl. Very smart. So when she gets wind of Kate's plan to find out who or what she is from Sister Abigail, she decides to handle it in
Is she gonna kill Abigail?
calm and tactful way. Nah, I'm just kidding. She kills her. Yeah, even with all them cracks.
Abigail, you have to be better, bro. You have to be better. Oh God.
From earlier, I did not think this 9-year-old was capable of murdering anyone, much less a nun. scared. Y'all remember Kate and John's son, right? Daniel? Well, before Esther burned down the treehouse, Daniel saw her hide the evidence in the treehouse. But Esther saw that. So she pulls up in his sleep and tells him, if he says what he saw to anyone, she gonna pull up on him again and cut off his hairless balls. His balls? I don't care what no one says. Freddie, Jason, and Michael ain't never said something that scary to no one before. I was around this kid's age when I first seen this movie, so that threat felt like it was at me. Had me sitting there clutching my nuts in fear. There is something wrong with this girl. And the worst part is no one can prove anything because she's 9. The cops won't believe that. Tell them she murdered someone.
What I'm doing is the next time we have dinner at the family table, or the next time we're preparing for dinner, I'm putting her in a chokehold. Then I'm telling my parents everything and saying we need to get rid of this demon baby.
And burn down a treehouse, they just gonna be like, why? Which is a good question. Why is she doing this? Is she possessed? Is she a demon? Is she a skinwalker? Why is this little girl so evil? Well, at the end of the movie, that's when it all makes sense. So after this girl Kate gets sedated for pretty much pimp slapping Esther, at this point, let's not act like she don't deserve it.
Wait, she got
John
sedated.
goes home with Esther and Max and leaves Kate alone at the hospital. And while she's there, she gets a call from the previous orphanage Esther belonged to. Or should I say, what she thought was the orphanage. Cause she finds out Esther's last spot wasn't an orphanage, it was a psych ward. Yeah, this little girl is crazy, which makes sense. You gotta have
How do you mistake a orphanage for a psych ward? What? Like what are we talking about?
Few screws loose and threatening to cut off someone's ball. But that's not even the full explanation. Cause this Russian dude tells Kate, on top of being crazy, Esther has been keeping something else under wraps. Last chance to leave, y'all. Last chance. This little girl Esther
is a 80-year-old woman who pretends to be a child. She is a boy.
Is not a little girl at all. She's a grown woman.
I was almost there. I was close.
Crazy. Apparently she looks like this because of some genetic dwarf thing, but my mind was blown when I first seen this. Like, this is some weird anime stuff. A middle-aged woman pretty much trapped in the body of a child? That must suck. You wouldn't even be able to do regular stuff. Like, imagine your friends trying to go to Six Flags and you can't get on anything but the kiddie rides because you 35
you
in the
look
body
like
of
a kid, yeah.
That would be horrible, but that's how it is for Esther. But that still doesn't answer. Why would she go out her way to look even more childlike?
No, that doesn't answer how she's able to be orphaned off. That doesn't make sense. They didn't know she was an adult. How the psych ward though, but she was able to, like, none of that. Plot holes out the wazoo. Oh, it's plot holes after plot holes. Oh my goodness.
Why is she trying to live with people? Well,
maybe I need to watch the full movie to understand, because they seem to know a lot of information on this lady for her to be able to be adopted. Like what?
She did all this stuff, you know, get adopted, torment Kate, was for one reason. A twist again. The reason she did all this was because
she was actually the secret born baby. And I don't know.
She wants John. Ugh. I know she's really an adult, but this don't feel right. This whole thing from beginning to end was just Esther trying to get herself a man. And there's just so many things wrong with this. Like, you really thought this was the way to do it? Dressing up as a child? That pigtails and dress stuff might work in Japan or with billionaires, but not with a man who's trying to adopt you, bro. Come on, that's gross. And that's who it's the scariest for, at least in the end. Because remember, they went home without Kate. So when they get home, John has to deal with Esther, who he thinks is just a Russian kid he adopted, trying to riz him. This junk is gross. She over here talking about some, but you said you love me. Ugh, seeing someone get rejected is cringy enough, but seeing a father reject his daughter? Fuck. That's something I thought only dudes in Arkansas had to deal with. I don't want to see this. Messed up part is that
was more
John
like
doesn't even
Maine
figure out that she's been fooling them
or
that whole
Wyoming.
time. I mean, maybe he did because he saw her without her makeup when she stabbed him to death, but I doubt it. Kate rushes home after figuring out the news. I mean, obviously she's late. John is dead. But either way, Kate gotta be the realest chick I seen in a horror movie. Because when she was approaching the crib to park up and run inside, she said that and straight up crashed her car into her crib. That's some cool stuff.
What about
Could you
her
imagine
kids?
nothing was happening inside though? That would have been a little embarrassing. And
What
this
about
one
her
pretty much
kids?
concludes with Kate getting back for John and killing Esther by kicking her after she tried to pull a "Don't let me die, mommy." And I know I just talked hella about this movie.
What?
An orphan it's still not close to being the scariest one. I'm sorry. A movie
I feel like
is,
that's
though,
more creepy than scary. Like that's insane.
Barbarian.
Never seen this one either.
This one was actually suggested by one of you guys a little while ago. And let me tell you something about this movie. This movie is not only scary, but it's weird. Like, movies I thought were
Something
weird
named
for type of
Barbarian
movie. And
sounds
that's actually what I
weird.
was saving it for, but here it is. So this movie's about a girl named Tess who's staying at an Airbnb in Detroit. I ain't saying nothing. Except this Airbnb got some weird stuff going on in it. First of all, when this girl gets there, she finds out someone else was already staying there. A dude at that. And because of some
Okay.
event going on in the city, she has to stay with him. Oh, heck no.
Oh,
See,
no.
I'm a dude and I'm sleeping amongst the rats before I even think about sharing a crib with literal Pennywise. That's his actor, y'all. Look at him. But that was only the first thing, because later at night, the weird stuff continues. When Tess in the
She's
middle of the
sleeping
night
in the
hears
same
a
room
weird
with a
sound.
random
And I mean
stranger.
weird.
Like, come on. What
Sound like
was
someone
that?
aggressively sucking a baby bottle.
I thought it was someone who was trying to fart, but they butthole wasn't open. So just a little bit of air is being pushed out. Dog, what?
Heck? But when she looks to see if it's the dude she's staying with, she sees he's asleep. What the heck is going on? And it only gets stranger. The next day, Tess goes outside and notices the neighborhood she's staying in is run down, like bad. I ain't saying nothing.
How did
After
you
her
not-
job interview, people tell her she shouldn't even be on that side of town.
How did
It's
you get
dangerous.
there?
And strangest of all, when Tess gets back to the crib and accidentally gets herself stuck in the basement, she finds a hidden room.
How?
And in that hidden room,
Okay, does she not have enough money to just drive back to somewhere else? You know what I'm saying? Like get some gas, drive back home maybe? Is she on another side of the country or something? I don't know, bro, but I'm not staying there.
another room. And I don't know what happened in here, but it must have been some messed up stuff. Cause this room had a bucket, a stained mattress, a camera.
That's definitely trafficking, bro. Come on, man. Oh, it's too good.
And a bloody handprint. This is not good. Tess obviously panics, and luckily, at the same time, her roommate comes back. Convenient, huh? And she starts telling him, look, we gotta go. There's a bucket with boo-boo, a camera, and a bloody handprint in the basement. We gotta go.
I'm
It's
leaving.
a horror movie, so you know dumb stuff is like law. Tell me why this dude says,
I should go check it out myself to be safe.
what you mean
To be safe.
if we just leave and call the cops? I think that's pretty safe. I don't know how Tess ain't think maybe this dude was behind it or something at this point. That's what I was thinking. There's a stranger in your crib. He shows up when you find the stuff, and then he wants to go check it out himself? Come on, bruh. But I realized quickly I might have been wrong. Because after this dude goes downstairs and doesn't respond, Tess goes down there, which again is like, why would you go into the
Why is 911 like she should have whipped out the phone immediately as soon as she got somewhere safe?
basement again? You knew this man for about 17 hours and you want to play Captain Save a Clown? That could have been my best friend and I still would have dipped. Like, I warned you, buddy. But when Tess goes down there to see what's going on with the dude,
She went
she
deeper?
discovers that in that hidden room with the room, there's a hidden passageway. Yeah, at this point, I was like, Tess, if you go in there, you either top 5 dumbest people in
Nah,
horror
you-
movies or
you
I'm the
gotta
most
die.
heartless dude on the planet. Because why would you go in there?
Nah,
She goes
bro.
down
Like
there, of course.
at this point, if you die, we're just like, huh, well, might be natural selection.
And this is when the true horror of this movie starts. Because when Tess gets down them steps, she finds a few, I'll say, surprising things. First of all, she finds out this downstairs area isn't just a basement within a basement. It's a whole tunnel system. Then in
until
that very
dawn.
same tunnel system, she finds some cages, some very big cages. And then, most surprising of all, she finds her roommate. Which is surprising because I thought you were in danger, buddy.
thought you would
what
be dead.
happened? At this point, watching this, y'all should be thinking the same thing I was thinking when I first watched it. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, Tess,
he's
stupid.
the problem.
It's clearly him behind it.
But
And he's
nope,
trying to
someone's
act
better
all
stab him.
scared. This is all clearly him.
That would have got me. That would have got me.
My, out of nowhere from the tunnels came this giant naked lady that just straight up murked
Naked
me.
lady?
No, I mean like
What?
really naked. Like I can't show y'all, but just know they was hanging 10. And this naked monster lady is by far the most disturbing part of this movie. Well, her and how she was made. Like, we don't see it immediately, but after she captures Tess, the actual owner of the house comes through and discovers the same tunnels. And that's when we see how scary this lady is. Because first of all, her speech, non-existent. cave speak. And you may not find it scary, but I do. I don't want to be held hostage by someone who speaks like speaking in oogas and boogas. Are you mad or excited? I can't tell. Then we find out they call her the mother, which you may be thinking, oh, why is that a big deal?
Wait, so there's just a group of them? You're telling me every single one of y'all got snatched by this lady? You're telling me every single one of y'all got, not a single one of y'all was able to get 911 out? All right,
Well,
bro.
the reason they call her the mother is because she wants to be a mother so bad that she feeds the people she captures through baby bottles. Yeah, she's giving them milk. And I thought with her speech, she's running to the grocery store and asking where the dairy section is at, so you can only assume.
That's her own milk?
Right. That's her milk. That's disgusting.
Yuck.
But I'm drinking all of it. Look, it's either that or she starts getting aggressive. And if I'm in this, if she want a baby, she gonna get a baby. The second she put that bottle through the cage, I'm gonna be in there. Plus, it beats what happens if you don't drink it. If you don't drink it out the bottle, she takes you out the cage and makes you drink it straight from the source. Which I don't even gotta explain why a giant naked cave lady giving you some.
They can't just team up on her. I saw a grown man in there. Why did no one hit her with the right hook? Nobody?
Mother's milk is both terrifying and disgusting. And I already know there's gonna be some of y'all in the comments saying, hear me out. No, bro, I'm not hearing you out. But like I said, how she was made was even scarier, because she may look like the monster of this movie. I mean, she is, but there's a bigger monster behind all this. This guy.
And it's okay. I thought it was Detroit.
Just looks like a middle-aged dude, right? But this guy
takes care
is
of her?
actually a serial killer. Yup, and when I say this dude is sick, I mean,
Like, look at this town, bro. This look like a simulation town, bro. Like, where only horrors go on. Look at the lawn. Not even an inch high, bro.
hey, this dude is sick. I mean, he's sick. Because not only was he murking exclusively women on some Doma stuff, but he would have babies with these women. And after he would have babies with these women, he would have babies with those babies. He would have babies with those babies.
Okay. Wow. That's a twist, all right. There's a lot happening in this movie. There is a lot going on with this movie right now, bro.
I know, take it all in, take it all in.
Oh, I'm
He
taking
did
it.
this over and over and over again.
His whole life
until
work
he made
is that?
the mother, which explains the appearance, the strength.
So it's the incesticityism that happened. Oh, that's almost as good as this mac and cheese. I'm not gonna lie, I'll be spooked watching this. Absolutely
And
spooked.
the cave speak. Yeah, this movie is sick. And now for the scariest movie of the video. It's no other than
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I was not scared watching this movie. This movie was not scary to me. What you just showed me is infinitely more scary than what this. I can't. Watching barbarians in a movie theater sounds terrifying. But weapons, you know, it's nowhere near as scary.
I got a lot of stuff I want to say about this movie. First, Warner Bros. Hold this is fair use. Now, before I even get to how I feel about it, you gotta know this movie is special. It's about missing kids like the Black Phone and directed by the dude who made Barbarian. And it shows, because this
Ooh.
movie was probably the scariest experience I had in a movie theater ever.
No.
I've seen a dude get jumped at the theaters before. If you ain't never seen it, this movie's about a small town where a classroom of kids go missing under mysterious circumstances. 17 kids all ran out their homes at 2:17 a.m. Yeah, 2 a.m., not 3. And all of them never to be seen again, except one. But the strange thing is, when they ran
I just feel
out,
like this was
they
just
all
a
did
good
this triangular
storyline, a
pose,
good
almost
plot
like a
movie,
mix
but
between
it was not
T-posing
like-
and the Naruto
It was
run.
not
And
scary.
now the town and the parents are in an uproar, trying to figure out how or why this happened. And that's all y'all really need to know, because this first half is all it took for this movie to scare me. But I didn't know I was gonna be that scared when I was coming in. I came
What?
in thinking, scary schmary. But then about 5 minutes into the movie, when I seen that first kid run across the street with his arm stretched out, I wanna go home. I can't explain
What?
it. It wasn't a disturbing or scary killer. It wasn't spammy jump scares. It was just vibes.
Okay, so you just get scared by different things. Cause I'm not getting scared by the kid running like that, bro. That's not
That's the best way I
scary.
can explain it. This movie had scary vibes. Like, bro, this jump was so scary, it made me realize I might be on the spectrum. No, I'm serious. Because every time I felt
What?
tensions rising or stuff became too much for me, I was immediately rushing to cover my ears. I'm serious. I spent about 80% of the movie like that. Pack Theater 2, I ain't care. That's just how real it was. I ain't care about the people around me. Dog, I was just trying to
no,
make
you're
it.
playing, dog. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying, bro. You're gonna say you're trolling at the end. You're lying.
And that's what I think it was with this movie. Like, yeah, of course, there's also a mix of fear of the unknown, but I think the music of this movie, or even lack thereof sometimes, just built this tension. And it makes sense too. We all know horror movies aren't.
That's the thing though. It did build a lot of tension that wasn't really fulfilled, but you were always on the edge of your seat thinking something was about to happen.
Scary without their music. Like, you're not gonna be scared watching The Conjuring if it had freaking SpongeBob music in the back, like. Nah, it just wouldn't be the same. And Weapons was really good at it. The music just made me feel like something was always about to happen. Like, there's this one scene early on in the movie where the teacher of the kids that went missing goes to visit the one kid that didn't go missing to, you know, figure out why he's the odd one out. But while she's posted up out there waiting to see something suspicious,
she falls asleep.
Yep. But that's not the scary part. The scary part is while she's asleep, the kid's house.
Yeah. Like, this felt like something was about to happen, bro.
To see a door in my life, I'm not trolling. Like, that jug had my heart racing. And then when we saw some lady come out that same door wielding some scissors and walking around like a crackhead, oh my goodness, I was in the theater, ears covered. Wake up, come on, wake up. I was so scared, my friend had to let me know to uncover my ears because I was yelling. And that was just the first half of the movie too. Even the reveal towards the end, spoiler warning, that it was actually the kid's witch aunt behind it all had me a little spooked. And not even because I'm scared of what she can do. I mean, low key, but it's cause look at her. Look at those teeth. If this was the first scene they showed in the movie, I would have walked out.
Yuck, imagine that's how the movie starts. There's a flash of her face and they get into the movie.
To go over today, y'all know what to do. Comment down below the movies y'all thought was the scariest, or maybe y'all didn't find any of them scary and I'm just a bit. Either way though, comment down below some movies you guys find scary.
Barbarian, bro. Barbarian sounds wicked. Barbarian sounds like a movie I don't even think I would like be able to convince myself to watch. Like, I can't convince myself to watch Saw. I'm not watching Saw. I don't care what anyone says. I will never watch Saw at all. It's not as bad as Saw, Barbarian, but it's almost teetering that line. Why I can't do gore. Like, when it comes to gore, I just can't do it, bro. What's the movie that's only famous because it has a bunch of crazy deaths? That's the only reason why. Final Destination. I'm not watching Final Destination. It's just But great video, Derek, man. The crazy world of unhinged fan bases.
I can't go Rick! My beloved doctor! I can't go Rick!
If I've learned anything in my 57 years on this planet, it's to make sure that I never interact with people who share the same interests as me, ever.
Ever? Hold on, wait, what?
I started life day one on hard mode, because I was born as a Sonic fan, which is...
See, I would keep my interest to myself if I was you too, bro. We talking Sonic? Yeah.
We all know is on the Mount Rushmore of dog shit fan bases. Like many 2000s kids with absent parents, Sonic was literally my entire personality for like a solid third of my entire life. Like,
Yuck.
You bet your ass that I used to unironically run with my arms behind my back, so every PE...
And then people want to call you Sonic when you know dang well Sonic stole that from Naruto, bro. Like, Sonic not even an original.
Class was a free cringe compilation for the rest of my entire cohort. But while I'm used to the Sonic fan base being as collectively depressed and miserable as your average Spider-Man fan, it's not the people that don't like Sonic that you have to worry about here. It's the ones that like him maybe
You're not rocking with the Mario Sonic makeout sesh?
a little too much. Like, you know, the people that pepper spray random GameStop employees and send Sega hostage execution photos.
That's crazy, but so genius at the same... No, that's not genius. That's inappropriate. No one should ever be doing that, but that is crazy.
Of their plushies, or because they made Sonic's arms blue one time. And the fact that you can Google literally any name with the Hedgehog and get your own private army of shitty DeviantArt recolors. And as a kid who just wanted to engage in lighthearted discussion about which Sonic character was the biggest baddie in the trenches of Amino.
Yeah, well, we know what you Sonic fans are.
Every single time I just wanted to Google, like, I don't know, Amy or Knuckles, I had to mentally censor like half the search results.
Amy pregnant. I ain't never had to watch for no search results searching for something if I wasn't actively looking for nonsense, bro. Like, if I was looking up Deku and Bakugo, I knew exactly what nonsense I was getting to, bro. But if I just look up Deku, I'm not gonna see pregnant Deku. Like, what are we doing?
To shield myself from all of the swollen bellies and pregnant toilet fan art, because Sonic fans are some of the most creative and talented people on the entire planet, and they use that power to make so much goddamn porn. And after a while, having a fan base this unhinged literally tanked the reputation of the entire...
This blur is here for absolutely no reason, right? That's just for comedic effect, right? I know Sonic is not walking around with dingling swinging, bro.
...series for years, to a point
Oh,
where it
he
took
is.
like $1 billion at the box office for it to like now be safe to publicly
Is that Dr. Eggman getting spanked, bro?
admit you like
Yo,
Sonic again. But
Yo,
like
Sonic
this kind
fans.
of makes a genuine impact on how much people want to engage with things. Like I don't know what the fuck Homestuck is, but like
I don't know what
after
that
all
is
this shit
either.
I've heard about its deranged fan base, I don't want to
What's
go near
Homestuck?
this shit. But you know, it took getting older and venturing outside the confines of the Sonic Google Plus pages to realize that maybe it wasn't that bad being exposed to fetish art of Sonic's toes on a daily basis when you've got anime fans who have bi-weekly meetups over which high school student they're more attracted to. Or the Star Wars fandom, whose scheduled activities include competitive racism and bullying actors off of social media. If you were just going off of like Twitter and YouTube, Star Wars fans would come off as the most perpetually pissed off collection of people on the entire planet. And now because you got Disney, like,
What was that? What the heck is?
you got-
What is this? What is this scene? What is this? Is this Star Wars?
Disney,
What the heck
like
is
milking
that?
the shit out of the brand and dropping a new Disney Plus show every week. The rest of the internet has to hear on a daily basis about how much these guys hate women and any person of color, and also this guy doing a spin in the Boba Fett show. Which is funny because the creator George Lucas has publicly stated many times that he made them as movies for 12-year-olds. I'm not even like making fun of anyone. He like literally said that.
You know, it's hard for people to realize, and I'm not supposed to say this, and I wasn't supposed to say it then, but, you know, it's a film for 12-year-olds.
No! It's such an artistic masterpiece.
And look, I don't have to sit here and tell you that not everyone is like this, and there's good people in every fan base.
Of
Okay,
course.
you know that. I know that. George probably doesn't know that, but I went to the Revenge of the Sith screening last week and was prepared for a Minecraft movie experience where I'd have to inhale the stench of the one collective shower of the entire audience. But no, it was fine. People were actually super respectful.
they
except
probably
for my
just
friend
enjoyed
who
it.
kept calling General Grievous General Chungus. But when you think of fan bases like these, you're not thinking of the normal people.
General Chungus.
You're thinking of the person who bathed in a bath full of Sharpie to try and bleach their skin for a cosplay.
What? What is this?
Seriously, what the fuck is Homestuck about, man? I'm sure there's a ton of super creative and passionate Star Wars fans out there somewhere, but I never get to hear from them because they're drowned out by all of these loud-ass hate grift channels that are angry literally all of the time and treat The Last Jedi like it was their Pearl Harbor.
Fuck this movie.
I don't know anything about the Star Wars fan base. I'm not a Star Wars type of guy.
Eat my ass.
Oh.
And suck every hair off my balls.
Anyway, you can't talk about toxic fandoms without bringing up music fans, which I'm only going to get into really quickly.
I guarantee you one of the first three names he's going to say is Taylor Swift. Who is he going to say after Taylor, though? Is he going to say Kanye? I have no clue who he's going to say.
Because I just feel like I don't have enough death threats in my Twitter DMs right now. It's really easy to point and laugh at people who have like celebrity obsession when it's not something you've experienced personally. Like, I'm never gonna understand why people were losing their shit over the Beatles in the 60s, and then again in 2010 with a slightly hotter version of the Beatles. Like, sure, I wish
slightly hotter version.
Markiplier was my friend, but you're never gonna catch me waiting like 12 days in line for the privilege of blowing like $1,000 on a ticket to a concert I can't even hear because everyone is screaming the entire goddamn time. But I can't imagine how fucking terrifying it must be being a celebrity with a
Okay, so he's just talking about them as a whole. He's not saying no name specifically. Got you. You know what? Good move. Good move. Because, you know, music fan bases, it's crazy. They really ride for their artists really hard for whatever reason.
fan base like this where you're at constant risk of people yoinking your hair
And she didn't feel that? Hold on, why is her hair just falling out? That's the crazier part.
and amassing like an extensive archive of
Come on now.
pictures of your toes. But there's two things in life that genuinely scare the shit out of me, and that's kidney stones and Taylor Swift.
I was right. No, I thought he made a smart move. He did not. He name dropped. He name dropped.
Swifties, or their scientific terms, fucking psychopaths, is a fan base whose activities include perpetually crying and communally drinking the blood of her 27 exes. And like, I like Taylor Swift, okay? Like, it's not my favorite music in the world, but like, I got no beef with her personally, okay? And it's not them like forming a ritualistic summoning circle at the bottom of the cinema at the
Wait, what is-
Era's tour concert that's the
What is happening
problem,
here?
okay? Because that's just funny as hell. It's the fact that they can be as dedicated to draining their life savings on expensive ass merch as they are hunting down anyone that so much as makes a joke about their Lord and Savior. Because when animation YouTuber Meat Canyon
Oh
made a
yeah,
Taylor
he had made that Taylor Swift
video last
animation.
year, they reacted as
Yes,
any normal people would
that
by
was-
sending him actual witch curses on Twitter.
Over the next 3 days, your hair is gonna fall out. Being bald is expected within a few hours. Your teeth will get decayed and slowly start falling out. Your organs will collapse and your heart will get overloaded with blood and explodes, leaving behind nothing but flesh and bones. What is happening?
Because that's like a completely normal thing to do, which is part of what they call Tay Voodoo.
They got no. Okay, now we doing too much.
Which
they
is
trolling.
an actual thing. Apparently.
They trolling. At Caesars Superdome, where the Super Bowl is being held, Taylor did a three-peat pose for the Chiefs. Now the Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl. Tay Voodoo is working.
By the way, where some of
Right.
her most obsessed fans like to pretend that anyone who wrongs her ends up with like this Taylor Swift-induced karma. It's all a part of like some cosmic plan, as if she's like fucking
Yeah, you know what? Hold on.
Palpatine or some shit. So if my mutilated corpse
be
washes
honest
up on the beach
something.
after this video, it wasn't the Sonic fans that did it, alright? I'm just saying. Here's
Crazy time to put that Logan Paul clip. I'm not gonna lie.
an article about someone who got sent death threats, was doxxed, and then was accused of being a Minecraft YouTuber after he dared to criticize Taylor's Eras tour like one
What?
time, dude. Like, these people scare the shit out of me. I think Taylor Swift fans would actually kill a person. Imagine, like, mid-concert, she just singled someone out and went like, do it. I think they would. I think they fucking eat that guy. And I don't even want to bring up, like, K-pop fans, okay? I would feel safer in a room with fucking John Wayne Gacy than a 16 to 25-year-old who likes BTS. But honestly, like, these guys are pretty easy to ignore as long as you just avoid mentioning the exalted one, unlike sports fans, which
Ooh, yeah, that's a hard one. Because don't tell them, oh, sports ball. You know what I'm saying? Like don't hate on us. You know what I mean?
I've had to put up with against my will for my entire life because I live in Australia and half of every conversation I've ever had is being asked what team I barrack for before they start verbally and physically abusing the nearest TV and or umpire. But again,
Yeah.
I don't have a problem if F1 fans want to drop like most people's quarterly rent to watch cars go around in a circle. If that's what you're into, dude, then hell yeah, okay? I love that.
But you know, like you don't like sports, so you kind of lame. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand. No, I was saying like you still kind of whack. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. Isn't Formula One more track based? Like NASCAR is going around the circle. Like NASCAR is legitimately just track, but with cars. I think Formula One, there's actually maneuverability going on, but I'm not really a race car type of guy.
But for some reason, there is a direct connection between how cute and wholesome a show is and how much you should never talk to anyone that watches it. Like The Loud House, a show on Nickelodeon about a kid
Oh
with this
yeah,
massive
the siblings like touching each other's tongues. That's what the fan base does. Not in the show, that's the fan base.
of underage sisters and parents who need to get a hobby. The single longest piece of text in human
Yep.
history is a 16 million word long Loud House fanfic written by a 30-year-old man role-playing his preteen self-insert Loud
I mean, at this point, this is probably AI. They did not sit down and type that word for word. Let's be honest.
House OC, which is not even that bad if you
Unbelievable.
saw some of the shit that they make fan art of, which is just one of the
Fatty
many
House.
reasons why the Loud
That's
House
kind
fandom
of-
has a reputation for having a higher concentration of predators than the entirety of Epstein Island. Has Been Hotel has only been around for a few years, and its fan base has already peaked when a YouTuber spent $50,000 of his
Remember that one too.
own money
Yeah.
commissioning a 3-minute-long Guna AMV.
I don't think I saw any
Self-
footage of it.
Insert character be
This is crazy. Yo, 50 bands and you spent your money on an animation? Like you're so good now, you spent 50 on an anime. First off, that's you just have a lot of money. Like if you're just throwing 50 for an animation, that's a crazy amount of money, bro.
being seduced by Charlie. There's a Russian cult based on the mouse from Chip and Dale, okay? Every fan
Really?
base has that one incident that we just do not talk about. And like most of these are obscure enough to stay within the fandom they came from.
Silent
So you
Hill circumcision melt. Is he peeing on stage? Not with my Goku on stage, bro. Come on now.
just have all this crazy shit going on that you'd like never know about.
And
if you're
they're
not, like,
laughing. This isn't funny.
you're chronically online.
He wasn't the only one peeing. I think someone
Shit
behind him was
going
too.
on.
Oh, no. I'm
You'd, like,
tripping.
never know about it.
I'm tripping. It just looked like this dude was peeing as well since he's
You're
right
not like
there.
a chronically online Tumblr user.
This is
like
crazy.
bronies have been copying
That's
shit
crazy.
for
That's
decades
crazy.
for being a larger portion of the My Little Pony fan base than the 6-year-old girls is meant to be selling toys to. And like, I'm sure most of them are absolutely lovely people, but all it took was one guy to ruin every single trip to Kmart because now every time I see a jar, you got me acting like that one dude in Akira.
I still don't know the jar thing. Like, I make assumptions, but I have no clue where it came from. Like, I'm secondhand knowing the jar. I don't firsthand know what the jar is.
But I'm sure no one's surprised that most of these insane ass fan bases come from the scariest site on the internet that isn't 4chan, Tumblr. I've never used Tumblr in my entire
Me
life,
either.
but the impression I've
I'm
gotten
not-
from it
I
over
don't
the
know
years is
anything
that it's
about Tumblr.
basically like digital Arkham Asylum for violently horny high school girls who will
Oh.
sexualize literally anything in a suit or top pad that looks like it breathes. They made an entire fandom around the Onceler. You know, the guy from the fucking Illumination Lorax movie who
One
then eventually birthed a phenomenon known as the Tumblr sexy man. Now, as far as I know, the scriptures aren't like specific on what makes one eligible for such a prestigious honor. Like generally, their only requirements is to either be dripped the fuck out and probably canonically responsible for the deaths of thousands of people, like Sans, Undertale, Alistair from Has Been Hotel, and Waluigi, apparently. And they held a tournament a few years back to decide the ultimate Tumblr sexy
rocking with
man,
Waluigi.
with the finals being between Sans, Undertale, and Reagan from Mob Psycho.
What? How did Reagan get to the final? Yo, whoever these people doing the sexy man don't know how to rate no sexy man, period. How is he here?
100 in a battle so powerful that it definitely wasn't a coincidence that the Queen of England died immediately after later.
It was a 50 point something, 49 point something split, bro. That's ridiculous.
That day. But Tumblr is also the birthplace of a greater threat to humanity than disease or climate change.
Is that Ruby?
People whose sole purpose on this earth is dedicated to arguing over fictional characters banging each other.
Oh yeah, tongue them down.
I mean, like, I kind of get it, because like half the appeal of shit like Twilight and the Hunger Games is which pair you were behind. You know, of course, mine was Katniss and Peter, because their ship name is Penis, and that's hilarious. But you think of a pairing of any fictional characters, and I guarantee you that they have their own army of
Hello? No FNAF? Hello? Hello? Like, what is happening?
action style fans. Like, this.
Are you serious, my brother?
It's a fake My Hero Academia.
Man, his tongue probably all in the back of his throat, too.
A
Golly.
video of Deku kissing Bakugo that has 28 million views.
28 mil? Yo, they ran up a bag on him. Hey, I'd be a Baku Deku shipper too. 28 mil.
And I live in constant fear that the entirety of Australia is outnumbered by Baku Deku shippers. And just to clarify, right, shipping on its own is not a problem, okay? I love seeing hot men making out with each other as much as the next guy, okay? But there are people who are willing to lay down their goddamn
How does Shrek and Shadow get mentioned in the same setting? In the same
lives to verbally
setting?
fight to the death for their favorite yaoi pairing. Voltron Legendary Defender had its entire reputation hijacked by its insane shipper fan base who spent like...
Y'all know the creators of Dead Play, Elevator Hitch? Man, y'all might not know them. That looks like the same art style as them.
More time threatening the lives of the VAs and their families than actually watching the show. There was a time when they made the mistake of letting some of the fans leave their houses for the first time for a visit to the production studio, where someone accidentally leaked a bunch of photos of unreleased production material. And then, you know, when the studio asked very nicely for people to take them down because it was getting them into a shit ton of legal trouble, their replies were flooded by shippers trying to blackmail them into making their ship canon. I mean, apparently it was mainly like one guy, but I just love the idea that they think the animation team are the people that write the fucking show. There's this urban legend about someone who put like glass into cupcakes and gave it to the crew, and you know, while there's no proof that
I mean, that's an urban legend. Ain't no one do that. That's just cap. That would be crazy though, but I'm not believing that one. They not gonna get me with their tomfoolery.
actually happened, the fact that so many people think it's true tells you that these guys need to stop talking about fucking sheath and clans and need to start talking to a psychiatrist. But you know what? It could be worse. Okay?
Mordecai
At least
and
they're
who?
not real
Is that
people.
My Little Pink
Alright,
Pony?
that'd be way too far.
BTS.
Diaries are shipping conspiracy theorists who believe that former One Direction bandmates Harry Styles and Louis Tomlinson had or are still having a long-term and secret romantic relationship, says
Right. Let's get jobs, people.
Wikipedia on their actual real-life page about One Direction shippers. It's longer than their fucking coverage of both world wars. I grew up during a time when like a solid 80% of the Markiplier fan base was only there to ship him with his
I never grew up watching these two, but I can only imagine.
actual real-life friend Jacksepticeye. Like, imagine how weird it would be being friends with someone knowing that like a bunch of 13-year-olds on the internet keep drawing you raw dogging the shit out of each other. And
It would be so weird, but so like intriguing at the same time. Because like, why do y'all think this way? like, why is this how y'all brain working?
you think the obvious answer as to why this happens is kids, right? Because just like the seat behind me when I'm already having the worst flight of my life, kids just find a way to show up everywhere you don't want them to. Because every single day of my life, I'm regularly at risk of being exposed to a minor's opinion online. Because anytime I see a tweet that pisses me off, I don't even have to look to know that it's from someone with a number below 20 in their bio. I remember a while back while I was looking shit up for a video, I accidentally found out that there was a Slender Man fandom on Tumblr. You know, that old ass creepypasta from like 2012.
Man, everybody know who Slenderman is.
PewDiePie and shit. Who made up like a whole Slenderman family filled with quirky characters like Trenderman.
I feel like Slenderverse wouldn't be so crazy though. That would be kind of cool. I want to see the Slenderverse.
And Sexual Offender Man, who's so
What is his backstory, bro? Offender Man tends to target teenagers and adults rather than young kids. Oh, okay. Okay, at least it's not young kids. Like, what is happening? Interactions with young kids usually limited to participating in acts of juvenile delinquency, such as smashing mailboxes, setting things on fire, and huffing paint, and generally getting them out of their parents' or older sibling's hair long enough to have a wild sex without having to deal with any screaming kids trying to call the cops. Okay, so he tries to lure the kids away from the older people so he can... Right.
Character trait is a word that I cannot say
Right.
on YouTube, as if that's like some quirky, cute thing to make a character out of. It was cooked getting
Right.
to watch in real time last year as the creator of the amazing Digital Circus realized that they'd cursed the internet with another uncontrollably horny fan base.
Oh yeah, this fan base is crazy. What does we say? I think I'm actually horrified of how big this thing is and my name and identity attached into it.
I heard a story about like an Undertale fan who put actual needles in cookies that they then gave to a fan artist all because they were drawing a ship they didn't like. That is like actual
What?
attempted murder over a fictional game with a
That's
talking skeleton who's named
ridiculous.
after a font. So no, I don't think there's anything wrong with the fact that there's unironically an adult Thomas the Tank Engine fandom.
That's funny.
Okay?
I'm not
You
gonna
know,
lie.
people like to bully Disney adults for having actual joy and whimsy in their lives. And like, if you want to call that cringe, go ahead, okay? But you know what else is cringe? Paying taxes, okay? Being an adult fucking sucks, and if cartoons for 8-year-old children gives you some brief joy in this horrible world, then go for it, King. And I'm not saying I'm any better, okay? I wrote a Transformers and My Little Pony fanfiction once.
You're yelling at your neighbors right now. So is this like him a form of like self-hate? Is that what's happening right now? No. Hound. Hound. Hound.
Batman shouldn't be able to get that info out of me, but I'm telling you anyway. Because like any socially inept 14-year-old, I have literal terabytes of Bionicle fanfiction on my computer
Okay, I mean, people cope differently, I guess.
that I will be burning with creating for the remainder of my adult life. My friend and I co-wrote a drag...
I mean, I don't even think that's that crazy, to be honest. Just due to the fact that I've imagined times like where I implanted me in a show and like how the show would be effective if I was someone making the decisions. So I don't think fan stories is that crazy. It's really just a way to waste time, you know. So I'm not even that blasted by it, to keep it a buck.
Dragon Ball Z and Transformers fic that was 17 pages long. That was a
17 pages?
spin-off of our then also ongoing separate DBZ and Transformers fics that were about 80 times longer than that.
You're saying you wrote a 236 page fanfic?
I have a file on my laptop called 5 Nights at Equestria that I'm too afraid to open, okay? I'm taking that one to my grave. We've all been like this at some point,
We?
okay? Whether it's typing up a Shadow X Shrek Lemon fanfiction or making FNAF plush
Fun time Foxy having Yo, nuke the generation. Like, what is it? Dog, what is going on here?
videos, as long as you're not literally trying to kill people or threaten their lives because two men didn't tongue each other in a kid's show. I think what we've learned here today is that at least you're not a sports fan. I'm not going to be checking my DMs for the next few weeks. Good night, chat.
This is ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. A whole bunch of nonsense. Those last 3 minutes were absolutely something else. Today we're checking out a channel called 9Meow. And I came across this channel due to the thumbnail of this one video. Can I beat Minecraft while getting harder every minute? And look, I might not be a Minecraft connoisseur, but I am a getting hard connoisseur.
I know.
Okay, so intro scene off rip, we're on some nonsense. Is he dingling slanging, or is this just his messed up body? I'm assuming this is messed up body, he's not dingling slanging.
Exactly why you clicked this video. You didn't come here for Minecraft.
No, I did.
You'll say because of it.
Huh?
So the goal for today is simple. Beat the Genimod without getting bricked. And now
Beat the mod without getting bricked. How do we know if you get... Talk to me.
you might be wondering how the hell you're gonna pull that off. And actually, it's really simple. I'm just not gonna touch my small Bob. There are also some rules that I must follow. First,
Okay.
if Bob is getting bigger, my channel's getting blocked.
Don't touch Bob. Okay, so don't touch Dingle, but like, how do we know? Like, you don't even have like face cam anywhere. So how do we know?
Second, I must
We need a waist cam. No, we don't. No, we don't. That was a terrible idea, bro.
cooperate with Jenny no matter what. And third, like and subscribe or I will touch you. Just like and subscribe to my channel, please. I really want to hit 100,000 subs.
But touch
please.
what? Okay.
Right, we're in.
You're
Let's do
locked. So, hold on. Did he just creative cut those? Wait, hold on. He just creative those, Brock. But okay, you know what? Never mind. Maybe I'm just not. I guess I'm not a Minecraft connoisseur, right? So this is amazing editing. That's what that is. How do we determine when one gets bricked though? You know what I'm saying? Because if it's just me, I might have lost the moment we saw it.
Oh my god,
I'm just okay. My question is he just going to be playing Ginny's mod?
already getting darker. I gotta make me a little base quick.
Right.
Well,
Right.
could've been better.
I don't know the depth of Ginny's mod. When do you know if you get to Ginny? Like what do you get? Like, do you have to lure Ginny with something? Do you spawn Ginny?
Oh look, there's a vid.
I feel like with one of these random, like you know how we randomly hear him sometimes, he put in voice input. I just feel like he's gonna be moaning at some random input.
Oh, hi, sir. Do you want to play with me?
What?
I don't want to fail the challenge because of you.
What?
What? Excuse me?
With me?
I don't want to fail the challenge because of you.
Right. He said he doesn't want to fail the Some of y'all might not be quick on the uptake. He said he doesn't want to fail the challenge because of him, and he asked to play with him. That's a baby villager. What's the challenge? Can I beat Minecraft without getting hard? Did you put 2 and 2 together now?
What? Hi, Cutie.
Huh?
How are you?
Good, thanks.
Do you have any plans for this evening?
Don't get me wrong. You do look kind of bad, but I'm more into guys, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I can tell.
What is? Sorry, you don't have hairs. You have a flower pinned in your head? How is this flower here?
Why?
Because you look like a fanboy.
I'm not trying to end this video yet.
Help.
What?
Help me, please.
Can you hear that?
Is that gonna be Jenny? Don't tell me that's about to be Jenny.
Oh my god.
Don't tell me that's about to be Jenny.
Someone help me. Oh, hello.
What? I thought you needed help.
Yes, I do.
With what?
Can you be my stepbro for a sec?
What have we stumbled across?
I don't know, bro. But you can. Huh?
Huh?
What are
Help
you?
me. I'm stuck.
What the f?
Oh, turn around.
What's happening there?
Oh, he just throwing out.
Let me think it out. Give it to you.
Hey, bro. What's this all about?
You see that guy over there?
Yeah, I see him.
Local rich dude. Ask him
Right.
for anything. He'll give it to you.
Anything?
Anything? No.
Diamonds. Gold.
Right.
Real dad's location.
I just want diamonds,
hey,
bro.
yo, rich guy.
Yes, traveler. What do you desire?
I want a full.
Wait, I'm peeping something y'all might not be peeping. Where did he get a gun from? When did the gun get added to the inventory?
Stack of diamonds.
One moment, please.
Yeah, and make it quick. What? Bro, I'm about to retire.
Here you go.
What is that?
He's about to
Diamonds?
shoot him.
Bro, that's
He's about to shoot
that's
him.
not diamonds.
No. Diamonds?
These do not look like diamonds at all.
You just don't understand economics.
Oh, okay, I see. Now, can we please talk about the refund policy? Hey, stop running from me.
Hey, if you're gonna whip the gun out, shoot.
Huh?
No way.
Oh. Whatever. Bro,
Did
I'm
he just
just wasting my
Scooby-Doo
time.
skedaddle on you?
Bro,
What-
I'm
how
actually
d-
looking for Jenny. You don't happen to know where she lives, do you?
Of course I know. She's here, right in our village.
Wait, really? Let's go! Bro, take me to her, please.
Say less, bro. Follow me. Here she is.
What?
Oh, they
A
named their
cow?
cow
Yes,
Jenny.
it's Jenny. You were asking about her, right?
Actually,
Yeah, she's our favorite girl. We just love milking her from time to time.
We are in a very strange village. This is not a normal village.
You dumb or what?
No, but you know what?
What else do you got?
This girl looks like her mom.
Shut up! That's better.
Animation.
Oh, yeah. So, what?
The villagers moaning. The villagers moaning. You know what? I wish I could I wish I could add 20 decibels to this moan.
Oh, yeah. So, where do I actually find Jenny? Alright. I got it. Oh, and I almost forgot. Your mom is so fat that when she swims in the sea, everyone thinks she's an island. Bro, that village is useless. I'm 2 hours in and still didn't find Jenny. No, I'm done with this. No more stupid village.
What is the plot twist?
What?
Is that Rod Wave? That's not Rod Wave, bro. That's not Rod Wave. That's not Rod Wave. And that looks like an Audi. That's not a bro. That's not Rod Wave. That's not Rod.
DJ Khaled?
He's not that dark. Hold on. Okay, wait, no. If he was Rick Ross, maybe. DJ is not that dark. And does DJ really be shirtless for real? I know Rick Ross, prime Rick Ross had his chains out, belly all out. Belly all out talking about some, big baller, big bread. Aston Martin, music.
Yo, bro, is that really you?
We the best music.
Where is Jenny at? How have you not gotten hard yet? You're seeing the DJ Khaled.
I'm your biggest fan, twin.
What's your favorite song?
There's so much, man. I don't know.
Pick one.
There's one
Man,
song
DJ
that-
Khaled, I'm not gonna lie. Many people might not be able to name your songs, but you can really go meme for meme with a lot of people, man. You can really, life is Roblox. I think he's the one who said that life is Roblox. He can really go meme for meme with somebody.
Those, you know, the
Tell us.
I'm sorry, man. Can I at least get a picture?
Mm.
Aww. Why the hell did I not remember that his track was Shape of You? I was humming it all the time. Alright, next time, I'm just gonna be ready. From now on, I'm not getting distracted by
How are you
anything.
talking underwater?
I'm just searching for Jenny. Because way too much time has passed and I still can't find her. Either I get distracted by something or I randomly run into DJ Khaled. Now it's raining. But I still could have taken a photo with me. I just don't get it. Why he was so mad about it? Ah! You scared the shit out of me.
Want to have some fun. Is he gonna teleport you to Jenny?
I don't really. Whoa, man, easy. I just don't
He
have
better
time
not get
to-
a third leg.
Huh?
Like, what do you mean he immediately got a third leg? Like, what do you mean by immediate? No way you can run from an Enderman, bro. If the
I don't even want to know who was that.
if the Enderman wants you, it'll get you. That's
Leave me
creepy.
alone.
That is creepy.
Ah. I think he lost
You
me.
haven't seen Jenny
Why do
yet,
I
bro?
always run into some freaks or something? Wait,
Oh, that might be Jenny's
is
crib.
that what I think it is? Yo, that's Jenny's house. Let's go. I finally found her. Wait,
Bro, like we're getting baited, bro. Where's
Who
Jenny
are you?
at?
Jeremy? You?
doesn't matter. Isn't Jenny lives here?
Yes, does.
So,
So what?
where is she?
Oh, right. You her new boyfriend?
I guess so.
What do you mean
Yeah.
you guess we haven't seen her? What?
Wait,
Don't tell me
what?
she's like
I
she's.
didn't know there was a second
chained
floor
up.
there.
Yeah, me too.
What do you mean?
What do you mean you too?
No, nothing.
All right.
Does she have like a sex
Well,
dungeon?
here we are.
So she kidnaps the villagers and strips them.
Oh my God! Poor villagers. What did you do to them? No! Don't walk towards me. One
So-
more step and
so
I'll
we-
do some bad things.
Just climb the ladder.
Where
I was-
are you
that's-
going?
Don't touch me!
Why are you running?
You're sick. Leave me alone.
We've yet to run into Jenny. I think honestly,
Stop running.
Ah! Oh
I think the Jennies are just what the friends we made along the way at this point.
my God.
I don't think
It's
Jenny.
time to
I don't
get
think
out.
Jenny exists no more.
Easy. What is happening today? Everything
That was-
feels
that was good. I like
strange,
that.
and
I like
the
that.
most confusing part is I still can't find Jenny. I've been looking for 4 hours. This hasn't happened to me before. I don't even know anymore. Maybe I've installed the wrong version. Huh? Wait. Did I just see something?
I
I'm not
didn't.
sure,
did
but-
you?
All right.
Is it the
Come
Enderman?
out. No. Well, that's weird. Huh?
Hero Brain. I know you're not about. I know Hero Brain not about to take you to Jenny's lair. You're in the lair. You're in the lair. You're caged. You're caged.
Where am I?
No.
Jenny, is that you? Answer me. God.
I mean, honestly, like biologically speaking, there's no way that her chest would be able to sit in place like that if she's flipped upside down. But
Damn it. I need to get out
because
of
I
here.
know, like
Save her.
biologically speaking, Minecraft is one of the most realistic games in general. So I think they need to fix that.
What is
But that's
this
just me
place?
personally.
I finally caught you.
Who are you? What do you want from me?
I want you to
What? What do you want?
To fail the challenge.
No, no, no! You can't
So,
do this to me.
what is hanging up
No,
Jenny?
you can't.
What is hanging up Jenny gonna do?
Then let's get it over with.
What are you? What are you talking about? He never got hard. He never got hard though. This isn't even failing the challenge. Maybe getting hard was the friends we found along the way. Maybe that was. Has to be, bro. Is this the freakiest villagers in Minecraft? Question mark.
Today, we gather
Why is he chained up
here
again?
to execute nightmares.
Why is he chained up?
No. Wait, please listen to me.
He dared to show up here.
What if he's living his kinks through his videos? Like that's how he gets his kinks off, you know? Because realistically speaking, like it would be hard to actually orchestrate something like this in real life. So they're like, you know what? And writing fan fiction is too boring, or writing your own story is too boring. You want to see what you want. You want to be able to see it. Maybe that's what's happening
And
there.
try to tell us what to do.
Hold on, guys. This is all a huge misunderstanding.
Silence. You will pay the full price for your actions.
Wait,
What did he
I can
do?
fix everything. I'll leave you. You'll never see me again, I swear.
Enough. We don't want to hear it from you.
Wait, oh.
Execute it.
No.
That's
no,
not execution. That's pleasure.
no.
Earlier this day. Okay, we're about to get the
Villagers
backstory.
in Minecraft are just dumb. Okay, maybe it's not quite there, but
I would have
look at
executed you
him.
on the spot right there.
So to
You know what I don't understand? Helicopter hats or like signification of like a kid or someone dumb. I don't think I've ever seen a helicopter hat in real life. Like I don't think I've ever seen a hat with a little spinny thing on the top. I haven't. Y'all know the comedically large lollipops, like rainbow lollipops that would like signify someone's a kid? I don't think I've seen those in years. Like no one walks around with comedically large lollipops. I'm just saying. I think we moved on to those. I think we're attaching too much of the old necessitiesm. We need to upgrade to the new. Maybe I'll figure something out. You know what? I got some ideas. Hold on, let me. Okay, I got some ideas. I'm getting some ideas now.
So today I decided to fix that. I'm tired of them doing absolutely nothing.
Huh? Huh?
Yeah, sure, you can trade with them, but
Hold on, wait. Okay, did she go? Okay, there's two things. I don't know if she reached down and started touching the villager, or if she whipped out her dingle and he's like, whoa, you're even better now. I'm like, what is this commentary? What is this? Like, what am I talking about? Yes, I'm talking to you, because you were thinking the same thing too.
yeah, sure, you can trade with them, but hold up. What? Bro, you're selling your
Trading
own
your son?
for
Oh,
a
he-
stack of emeralds?
He must be going through it. They must be going through a,
But it's
being
not
broke.
right.
Okay, no, you're right. I'll give it a 10.
Deal.
Is it with the actual?
Wait, why are you buying a kid?
Do you like ice cream?
Yeah.
Then go and get me one.
He bought a
So,
kid to kill it, mind you.
What was I talking about? Oh, right. Today.
What if that's
I
his kid
will-
killing kid?
No, wait, not like that. Today, I will enslave the villagers and create the strongest and smartest villagers in Minecraft.
Oh, okay.
Alright, boys.
So he's trying to go back 200 years. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to go back like. Right. That's what we're. Okay.
First thing we need to find the village. Oh, I already see a fine
That's not a-
candidate right there.
That's not a village. That's a whole
Wait,
city. What
why
the?
is
It's
everything
all
made
dirt.
out of dirt?
Right.
Oh, hey, bro. Do you know what's? Oh, dear God.
What? What's wrong?
No, nothing. It's just why you look like that?
What?
Someone's had a real conversation like that. Like someone tried to get someone's attention, and they turned around and they looked at you, and you were like I'm using you as an example, right? Like imagine someone turn around, look at you, and then you just go. And you had to collect yourself. But they saw it. They saw the face you'll get.
What?
Like stupid.
Stupid? I've actually got more chromosomes than you do.
Okay.
So you
Oh my
pulled up on
God,
the
why
in the
does
Stone
everyone
Age.
looks like this? Is this a whole city of dumb villagers?
I'd say they're pretty innovative, if I say so myself. I think we should let them speak more.
Anyway, I think it's worth a shot. Listen, everyone! I'm your new leader. Y'all better worship me
Leader?
now.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
How to worship?
What do you mean, how to worship?
How do I do that?
Bro, how you can know how... Okay, you know, fine. Let me just show you. Stupid dumbass. Okay, look, you gotta...
You gonna get on your
get
knees
on
and be
your
like,
knees,
yeah, right? And be like,
then you, like, pray.
what if he wakes up and his...
Huh? Oh, hell nah! You guys...
You calling them... Where did you get the RPG from? Where did you get the RPG from? When did that spawn? How did that spawn in? Where did...
trying to clown me or what? Alright, I guess...
Notice
I
how
need a
he
village.
couldn't get control over a stupid, like, a stupid villagers? Like, he's not locked.
Let's go! That seems like a normal one. Wait... Where the hell is everybody? Is somebody out here?
You pulled up on a ghost town. They moved to wherever Jenny's
bro,
living
there
at.
has to be someone in here. Hello?
You're not gonna tell me you ate all of them. You didn't eat all of them.
I'm your new leader.
Alright.
Let's go! Wait, are you alone in this whole village?
No.
Then what?
I just got jump scared, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I was expecting? I was expecting them to turn around and they just jump at him and start eating him. So I jumped a little bit. That's crazy. That's crazy how I'm... What's scaring me is my own imagination, bro.
Where are the rest of the villagers?
Probably at home like me.
Why?
Because what are the ones that...
Actually, never
Wait,
mind.
are they all big?
I'll just gather everyone myself.
Is that what's happening? They're all big?
Attention, everyone! Emergency meeting! Oh, God.
They're all
damn.
big. How?
Listen, I'm your new leader. You better worship me now, or I will... Hey, stop! Where are y'all going?
We are tired.
Tired of
already?
what?
Yes, we're tired of your
From
useless
walking.
talking. We're not gonna work for you.
But I didn't even tell you about the payment yet.
What payment?
3 Big Mac meals a day?
I'm surprised the ground didn't start shaking.
Alright, now go and build me a mansion.
That mansion's not getting built no time soon. Can they even...
Take a while.
Can they even hold the blocks in front of them?
That's not gonna work. They are way too slow.
Hey, stop. What about the Big Macs?
Straight to...
Sorry for interrupting. I just want to remind you to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this one. Thank you and enjoy watching the rest of the video.
Okay,
oh,
thank you, Nine Mile.
What the... Why? Oh, excuse me.
Huh?
Oh, thank God you look normal.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Anyway, what was your
What's
name?
wrong with the village?
Ben?
Nice to meet you, Ben. Can you please show me
Is his
around?
name Bend Over? Please don't be named Bend Over.
So, here's where I live.
Looks pretty comfy.
Yeah. There we got some farmers.
Okay, they're actually doing something.
traders,
Yeah.
Right?
This. Looks like a normal house, right?
No, it
But
doesn't.
inside, we got a whole secret lab.
Really?
Yeah, follow me.
Yeah, they're shutting you in here.
Child, what the hell is that? Oh man, I'm sorry. It's just...
No worries, Ben. I already forgot about it, okay? I just need a little favor from you.
Of course. What is it?
I want to become a leader.
You sure?
Indeed, Benjamin.
Okay. I'll gather everyone in 10 minutes. Be ready, please.
I bet.
Like, how does the conversation work like that?
Attention, everyone!
He's a nobody.
Oh my God. Wait.
Where did
are
the
y'all
lips come
normal?
from?
Yes, Daddy.
Of course. I'm your new leader.
Fine, Daddy.
Hey, stop calling me that. It pisses me off.
What, Daddy?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Stop.
Oh,
That's better.
Oh, can
Why are
you
they-
tie me up too?
Tie you up? No, freaky ass.
But we all want it.
What?
okay. From right here forward, there's in 2 minutes, he ends up being the one chained up, about to be pegged. How did we get there? What type of fumbling are you about to do in 2 minutes?
Oh my God. You.
What?
I want my own palace.
But I...
Shut up. I want it done by tomorrow evening. Or what? You want your litter to sleep on the street?
No, sir.
Good.
What?
So, I think today we're gonna start with...
I'm done.
What? What? How
Oh,
did
I'm not
you
gonna lie,
finish
you're
so
lost.
fast?
I don't know, but my sister also always says that I finished it.
What? Damn, That's a nice mansion. Look, they even
They
built a
they
farm
even
for
had
me.
people there.
Wait,
Why are they so?
what is
Why?
that?
Oh, that's,
Why does why is everyone biting their lips?
Now,
He has the
you
RPG
better
again.
run.
He has the RPG again. He has the.
My head.
You picked the wrong village, fool.
Wait,
You're
wait,
telling
what are
me
you-
he upped an RPG and lost? He upped the RPG and lost?
What? What is going on? Oh shit! I gotta get out of here.
And now we're back at the beginning. Now we know how they got here. I wonder if the
guys,
old Beast people are gonna come start rolling in and helping them out.
You will pay the full price for your action.
Wait, I can fix everything. I'll leave you. You'll never see me again. I swear.
Enough. We don't want to hear it from you. Execute it.
No,
Hold
no.
on a minute.
Ben? Oh, thank God you came here.
You cannot do them. Yes, I do. No. You can help
Yes, I
them.
do. That
What
doesn't
are
make
you even
sense.
talking about? Just think about it. Thousands of people are watching this video right now. We can get really famous.
Right.
And
Right.
famous means rich. Fine.
Oh my God.
So what, we're gonna
thank
donate
you.
to the villagers? Is that the
One
thing?
condition. This video must hit 10,000 likes. And until then, you'll stay with us.
Damn,
Yo,
Doc.
if anything, that gives people a reason to just like dislike the video. I want to see what happens next.
But it's too much. Okay, guys. I need your help. We must hit 10,000
No.
likes on this video.
No.
Or they will literally fuck.
To be continued. When? How many likes did you get? Bro, the people are not about it at all, bro. Like, come on, man. 20. Wow. Anyways, amazing, interesting videos, 9 Meow. You are an interesting guy.